As you step out, wrapped in a soft towel, allow your mind to notice the simple sensations, the warmth, the softness, the comfort. You might choose to put on cozy clothes, something gentle against your skin. Notice the contrast between the fabric and your body, how it hugs your shoulders, your arms, your legs. Every little detail is a reminder that you are safe, and that this moment is yours. Perhaps you sit down with a warm drink, tea, cocoa, or just warm water. Hold it in your hands. Feel the warmth spreading through your palms, up your arms, into your chest. Bring your attention to the aroma. Take a slow sip, noticing the taste, the texture, the comfort it brings. This is your pause, a deliberate moment to honor yourself. Now, as the day begins to settle, allow yourself to slowly transition from activity to rest. Notice how your body feels after the day's events. You might feel a gentle tension in your shoulders, a little tightness in your back, or a subtle heaviness in your legs. Take a deep breath, and with each exhale, imagine releasing a small part of that tension. Perhaps you decide to wash your face, or take a warm shower. Feel the water as it cascades over your skin, soothing, cleansing, relaxing. Notice how each droplet seems to carry away a little of the day's noise, the small worries, the fleeting thoughts. You don't have to chase them away, just let them drift, carried by the warmth. In the afternoon, I continue my work. Sometimes I have meetings. Sometimes I write emails or do creative things. If I get tired, I take a deep breath and listen to soft music. When I finish my work, I feel happy. It's a nice feeling to complete my tasks. I close my laptop and stretch again. I say to myself, good job today. This is a simple day, a calm, balanced day. Every small action, waking up, cleaning, eating, helps me feel alive. Life becomes beautiful when we enjoy simple moments. Thank you for listening to this slow English story. You can listen again to practice your understanding. Remember, the more you listen, the faster you learn. See you in the next part.
Hello, and welcome to your English listening practice. Today, we will talk about daily life. Small, simple things that happen every day. Listen carefully, and try to understand every sentence. You can repeat after me to practice your pronunciation.
Every morning, I wake up when the sun rises. I open my eyes slowly and take a deep breath. The room is quiet. I can hear the birds singing outside the window. It feels peaceful and calm. I sit up in bed and stretch my arms. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy, but I try to smile. I say to myself, good morning. It's a new day. Then, I stand up and walk to the window. I open the curtains, and the light comes in. The sunlight makes the room warm and bright. I look outside and see the trees and the sky. Every day looks a little different. After that, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cool water. The water helps me wake up. I brush my teeth slowly. I look in the mirror and say, today will be a good day. Sometimes, I listen to music in the morning. Soft music helps me start the day in a happy mood. Other times, I just enjoy the quiet. Then, I go to the kitchen. I make a cup of coffee or tea. The smell of coffee fills the room. It feels warm and comforting. For breakfast, I like simple food. Sometimes I eat bread with butter and jam. Sometimes I eat eggs and fruit. When I eat, I don't rush. I take small bites and enjoy the taste. While I eat, I sometimes check my phone. I read a few messages from my friends. I look at the weather forecast. If it's sunny, I feel happy. If it's raining, I take an umbrella with me. After breakfast, I clean the table and wash the dishes. I like to keep my kitchen tidy. A clean space makes me feel calm and ready to start the day. Then, I get dressed. I choose clothes that are comfortable. If I go to work, I wear something nice. If I stay at home, I wear something simple.
Before I start work, I make a small plan for the day. I take my notebook and write down 3 things I want to do. For example, 1. Finish my work. 2. Go for a walk. 3. Call my family. Writing my plan helps me stay focused. It also gives me a feeling of control and peace. Now, I am ready to begin my day. I sit at my desk and turn on my computer. I check my emails and messages. Sometimes there are many things to do. Sometimes the morning is quiet. When I work, I try to take short breaks. Every hour, I stand up and stretch my body. I drink some water or tea. Small breaks help me stay active and relaxed. At around noon, I stop for lunch. I usually eat something light, maybe soup, rice, or a salad. If I am busy, I just make a sandwich. After eating, I sometimes take a short walk outside. Fresh air helps me think clearly. Before I start work, I make a small plan for the day. I take my notebook and write down 3 things I want to do. For example, 1. Finish my work. 2. Go for a walk. 3. Call my family. Writing my plan helps me stay focused. It also gives me a feeling of control and peace. Now, I am ready to begin my day. I sit at my desk and turn on my computer. I check my emails and messages. Sometimes there are many things to do. Sometimes the morning is quiet. When I work, I try to take short breaks. Every hour, I stand up and stretch my body. I drink some water or tea. Small breaks help me stay active and relaxed. At around noon, I stop for lunch. I usually eat something light, maybe soup, rice, or a salad. If I am busy, I just make a sandwich. After eating, I sometimes take a short walk outside. Fresh air helps me think clearly.
Suddenly, a server called out someone's name, handing them a coffee and a bagel to go. I realized that remembering names and orders in such a busy environment must be challenging. I admired how quickly and politely each server moved, even when orders were complicated or customers asked for small modifications, like extra cinnamon, no sugar, or oat milk instead of regular milk. A little later, I overheard a conversation between 2 friends about the special of the day. One of them had ordered the smoked salmon sandwich but wasn't sure if it came with cream cheese. They asked the server, who explained it politely and even suggested an alternative that they might like. I noticed that small details like this made the cafe feel welcoming and personal, even during the busiest hours. By now, the cafe felt like a small, bustling community. I listened to different accents, the rapid-fire greetings, and the little mistakes that were quickly corrected. Every order seemed slightly different, yet everyone got exactly what they wanted in the end. I realized that this place wasn't just about coffee and pastries, it was about the experience, the conversation, and the tiny interactions that made each visit unique. I finished my croissant, sipped my cappuccino one last time, and prepared to leave. I thanked the server, who waved and called out to the next customer, "Hi. What can I get for you today?" I smiled, stepping back into the sunny morning, already looking forward to my next visit. After I stepped back into the sunny street, I realized I wasn't quite done with the cafe experience. The aroma of coffee still lingered in my senses, and I felt curious about what other little surprises might happen inside. I decided to stay a bit longer and order a small snack, just to observe the cafe in action. By now, the cafe felt like a small, bustling community. I listened to different accents, the rapid-fire greetings, and the little mistakes that were quickly corrected. Every order seemed slightly different, yet everyone got exactly what they wanted in the end. I realized that this place wasn't just about coffee and pastries, it was about the experience, the conversation, and the tiny interactions that made each visit unique. I finished my croissant, sipped my cappuccino one last time, and prepared to leave. I thanked the server, who waved and called out to the next customer, "Hi. What can I get for you today?" I smiled, stepping back into the sunny morning, already looking forward to my next visit. After I stepped back into the sunny street, I realized I wasn't quite done with the cafe experience. The aroma of coffee still lingered in my senses, and I felt curious about what other little surprises might happen inside. I decided to stay a bit longer and order a small snack, just to observe the cafe in action. I went back to the counter, where a different server greeted me with a slightly faster pace and a stronger accent than the first one. "Good morning. What'll it be today?" they asked. I could barely catch every word, but I managed to respond quickly. "Hi. Could I get a chai latte with soy milk, please?" The server nodded and repeated the order, but faster this time. "Chai latte, soy milk, anything else?" I hesitated for a moment because the noise in the cafe made it hard to hear my own thoughts. Then I remembered the small blueberry muffins displayed nearby. "Yes, one small blueberry muffin, please. Heated, if possible," I said. While the server prepared my order, I watched a young couple at a nearby table. They had ordered a few sandwiches and coffees, but one of their drinks arrived with almond milk instead of regular milk. The woman politely corrected the mistake, and the server quickly fixed it, apologizing with a friendly smile. I realized that mistakes were normal here, but everyone handled them so smoothly that it didn't disturb the atmosphere at all. Finally, my chai latte and muffin arrived. The chai had a beautiful swirl of foam on top, and the muffin was warm and slightly crispy at the edges. I took a sip and noticed the spice was perfect, not too strong, not too sweet. I added a small drizzle of honey, which made it even more comforting. Around me, the cafe continued to buzz. Servers were carrying multiple orders at once, customers were chatting, and a few people were working quietly on laptops. While the server prepared my order, I watched a young couple at a nearby table. They had ordered a few sandwiches and coffees, but one of their drinks arrived with almond milk instead of regular milk. The woman politely corrected the mistake, and the server quickly fixed it, apologizing with a friendly smile. I realized that mistakes were normal here, but everyone handled them so smoothly that it didn't disturb the atmosphere at all. Finally, my chai latte and muffin arrived. The chai had a beautiful swirl of foam on top, and the muffin was warm and slightly crispy at the edges. I took a sip and noticed the spice was perfect, not too strong, not too sweet. I added a small drizzle of honey, which made it even more comforting. Around me, the cafe continued to buzz. Servers were carrying multiple orders at once, customers were chatting, and a few people were working quietly on laptops. "Hi there, what can I get for you today?" he asked, speaking quickly, as if he had already taken 10 orders that morning. I quickly said I wanted a cappuccino and a croissant, but then I remembered the special of the day, which had been advertised on a small chalkboard by the window. The server explained that today it was a smoked salmon sandwich. I thought about it for a moment. It sounded tempting, but I decided to stick with my original choice. While I waited for my order, I noticed another server bringing someone a latte and a bagel. Mistakes sometimes happened here, so I kept an eye on my order. Soon, my drink and pastry arrived, but I realized there had been a mix-up. Instead of a cappuccino, I got a latte, and instead of a croissant, a bagel. I politely pointed it out, and the server smiled, promising to fix it immediately. During the short wait, I looked around and noticed new options on the menu: non-dairy milk, various coffee toppings, and small pastries available for grab and go. When my correct order finally arrived, I asked if they could make the cappuccino a little stronger and use oat milk. The server quickly nodded and returned moments later with my warm croissant and a perfectly brewed cappuccino. I found a seat by the window and settled in. From across the cafe, I overheard another customer speaking rapidly, asking if they could get a latte and a sandwich to go. The server responded almost instantly, using the phrase, "grab and go," and the customer thanked them, nodding and moving to the counter. The sounds of the cafe, the clatter of cups, the whir of the espresso machine, the occasional laugh, created a lively but comfortable atmosphere. I took a sip of my coffee. It was exactly how I liked it, strong but smooth. A small drizzle of cinnamon had been added on top, just as I had requested. As I nibbled on the croissant, I noticed someone else struggling with their order. They had asked for a muffin, but it came cold and plain. The server quickly apologized, heated it, and added a small side of butter. I realized that part of visiting this cafe was learning to navigate small mistakes and communicate politely to get exactly what you wanted. A few minutes later, the cafe started to get busier. A group of friends came in, talking loudly, and a family with children settled at a table near the window. The servers moved quickly, taking orders, refilling coffee, and ensuring that everyone had what they needed. I noticed that first refills were free, so I asked for a second cup of coffee. The server smiled and said, "Of course. Sit tight." Anna: "Yes, let's make this a small English cafe." Sophia laughs: "English cafe, I like that." Narrator: The three friends talk for a while. They talk about travel, food, and music. Sometimes they pause to help Sophia with new words. Sophia: "How do you say passeggiata in English?" Anna: It means an evening walk, right?" Sophia: "Yes, people walk after dinner." Tom: "We can say evening stroll." Sophia: "Ah, evening stroll, I like that word. It sounds calm." Anna: "Yes, it is calm, just like walking after dinner." Narrator: They all laugh and sip their coffee. The morning passes slowly and pleasantly. After some time, Sophia looks at her watch. Sophia: "Oh, I must go now. My train leaves soon." Anna: "It was so nice to meet you, Sophia." Tom: "Yes, have a safe trip." Sophia: "Thank you. I'll remember this cafe, and my new friends." Anna: "We'll remember you too. Come back anytime." Sophia: "I will. Goodbye." Narrator: Sophia waves and leaves the cafe. Anna and Tom watch her go, smiling. Tom: "That was nice. It feels good to help someone." Anna: "Yes, and it's amazing how English connects people. Different countries, one language." Tom: "True. And the coffee wasn't bad either." Anna laughs: "Never is, in this place." Narrator: They finish their drinks slowly. Outside, the sunlight is brighter now. The city sounds are louder. Cars, people, music, life everywhere. Tom: "Well, I should go to the bookstore." Anna: "Okay, I'll stay a little longer. Maybe write a bit in my notebook." Tom: "Enjoy. See you soon." Anna: "See you, Tom." Narrator: Tom leaves. Anna looks around the cafe one more time. She feels calm and happy. She writes in her notebook, "Today, I met a new friend. We spoke slowly, we listened, we understood." She smiles and closes the book. And that's the end of today's cafe story. Thank you for listening to Slow English. Remember, listen, repeat, and enjoy the language. One sunny morning, I decided to visit my favorite cafe. As soon as I stepped inside, I was greeted by the familiar sounds. The clinking of cups and plates, the quick chatter of servers, and the low hum of customers rushing to work. I walked up to the counter, where a server with a slight accent smiled at me. "Anna, that's wonderful to hear. If you have time, visit the old park near the river. It's very beautiful." Tourist. "Thank you. I will." Tom. "Would you like to sit with us for a moment? You can rest and have some coffee." Tourist. "Oh, thank you, that's very kind. Yes, I'd like that." Narrator. Now there are 3 people at the table. Anna, Tom, and the tourist from Italy. Her name is Sophia. Anna. "So, Sophia, what do you do in Italy?" Sophia. "I'm a teacher. I teach English to young children." Tom. "Oh wow, really? Then your English is good." Sophia. "Haha, thank you. I understand well, but speaking is hard." Anna. "You speak very clearly. We understand everything." Sophia. "That's nice to hear. I like listening to people talk slowly, like you do." Tom. "That's great. We can all practice together." Narrator. Tom sits down across from Anna. He looks relaxed, but a little tired. Anna smiles. Anna. "So, how was your run this morning?" Tom. "It was good, but a bit hard. I ran 5 kilometers. My legs are tired now." Anna. 5 kilometers? That's great. I can't even run one." Tom. "Oh, you could. You just need to start slowly." Anna. "Maybe, but I like walking better. I walk to this cafe almost every day." Tom. "That's still good exercise. Walking is healthy too." Narrator. The barista brings Tom's coffee. Barista. "Here's your Americano, no sugar." Tom. "Thanks a lot." Barista. "You're welcome. Enjoy, both of you." Anna. "So, any plans for today?" Tom. "Not really. I might go to the bookstore later. They have new travel books." Anna. "Oh, nice. I love travel books. Where would you like to travel next?" Tom. "Maybe Japan. I've always wanted to see Tokyo and Kyoto." Anna. "That sounds amazing. I've never been to Japan, but it looks beautiful." Tom. "Yes, very modern but also very traditional." Anna. "True. I love how polite Japanese people are. Always so kind and respectful." Tom. "Exactly. And the food. Sushi, ramen, matcha. I want to try everything." Anna. "Haha, of course. Food is the best reason to travel." Narrator. A few minutes later, a new customer comes in. She looks around, a little lost. She's holding a small travel guidebook. Anna notices her. Anna. "She looks new here. Maybe a tourist?" Tom. "Probably. Maybe we should help her." Anna. "Good idea." Anna waves gently. Anna. "Hi there. Do you need any help?" Tourist. "Oh, hello. Yes, please. I'm looking for the train station." Anna. "Ah, it's not far. Go straight down this street, then turn right. You'll see a big sign that says, Central Station." Tourist. "Thank you so much. My English is not very good, sorry." Anna. "It's okay. Your English is good. Where are you from?" Tourist. I'm from Italy. I'm here for 3 days. Tom. That's great. Do you like the city so far? Tourist. Yes, very much. People are friendly, and the food is delicious. Anna. That's wonderful to hear. If you have time, visit the old park near the river. It's very beautiful. Tourist. Thank you. I will. Tom. Would you like to sit with us for a moment? You can rest and have some coffee. And when you are ready to open your eyes, you will feel refreshed, filled with light and energy, calm, and confident. Remember, this sense of peace and harmony stays with you throughout the day, like a gentle, warm background supporting your inner strength. It's a sunny morning in the city. Anna is walking to her favorite cafe. She goes there every weekend. She likes the coffee, the music, and the people. When she enters, she smiles. The smell of coffee is warm and rich. She hears soft jazz playing in the background. Barista. Good morning. How are you today? Anna. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Barista. I'm doing great. Would you like your usual coffee? Anna. Yes, please. A cappuccino, medium size. Barista. Sure thing. Anything to eat today? Anna. Maybe a croissant. Do you have any fresh ones? Barista. Yes, we do. Just baked this morning. Barista. Yes, we do. Just baked this morning. Anna. Perfect. I'll take one. Barista. Great. Please take a seat, I'll bring it to you. Anna. Thank you. Sound of coffee machine, light background chatter. Narrator. Anna sits by the window. She likes to watch people walking by. Some are talking on their phones. Some are walking dogs. The city is alive and busy. She opens her notebook. Sometimes she writes short stories here. The cafe helps her think. After a few minutes, the barista comes back. Barista. Here you go. 1 cappuccino and 1 croissant. Anna. Thank you so much. It smells amazing. Barista. You're welcome. Enjoy. Narrator. Anna takes a sip of her coffee. It's warm, soft, and a little sweet. She takes a bite of the croissant. It's flaky and buttery. After a while, her friend Tom comes into the cafe. Tom. Hey, Anna. I thought I might find you here. Anna. Tom. Hi. Good to see you. How are you doing? Tom. Pretty good. I just finished my morning run. I needed some coffee. Anna. Perfect timing then. Sit down. Want me to order for you? Tom. Sure. I'll have an Americano, no sugar. Anna. Got it. I'll call the barista. She waves to the barista. Anna. Excuse me, can we get 1 Americano, please? Barista. Of course. Coming right up. Tom. Thanks. You always choose the best places. Anna. I know. This cafe is my little secret spot. Tom. It's really cozy. I like the music too. Anna. Yes, it's always relaxing here. Take a few more deep breaths, letting each one be slower than the last. With every breath, imagine drawing in calm, drawing in peace. And as you exhale, imagine releasing anything that does not serve you in this quiet moment. If your mind wanders, that is perfectly fine. Gently return to your breath, to your body, to this peaceful presence. There is nothing to do right now except to rest, to be. This is your evening, your sanctuary, your time to slow down and settle. Stay here as long as you like. There is no rush. Let your evening unfold gently, guided by the rhythm of your breath and the soft awareness of your body. With each breath, you sink deeper into a sense of calm. Feel your body becoming heavy, completely relaxed, as if gently sinking into warm, soft water. Your legs, arms, shoulders, and neck, every part of you grows heavier, letting go, with each exhale releasing the last traces of tension. Imagine a soft, warm light slowly descending from above, filling your entire body with safety and comfort. This light wraps around you like a gentle blanket, creating a space for deep, peaceful sleep. If thoughts arise, simply notice them like clouds drifting across the sky, and let them pass. In this moment, there is no rush, no worries, only stillness, only peace. Now your breathing becomes slow, steady, and natural. With each inhale, your body fills with calm, and with each exhale, all tension leaves your body. You drift deeper and deeper, like floating down into a soft, warm silence of sleep. In this quiet, peaceful space, allow yourself to fully release the day. Any stress or concerns dissolve. All that mattered this morning or today stays behind. You trust your body and mind, knowing that night is a time for restoration, a time for inner renewal. As sleep carries you even deeper, imagine a gentle, soft light of dawn gradually filling your room. This light is warm, tender, and it softly prepares you for a new day. Your body is rested, your mind is clear, your breathing steady and calm. With each inhale, feel the morning energy gently awakening you, filling your body with warmth and lightness. With each exhale, you remain safe, balanced, and fully prepared to greet the day with clarity and calm confidence. Move your awareness to your neck and shoulders. Imagine a soft wave of relaxation traveling down, loosening any knots, any stiffness. Let it move down your arms, to your hands, your fingers. Each exhale can be a tiny invitation to let go. Shift your focus to your chest and stomach. Feel the rise and fall of your breath, slow and steady. Notice any sensations of fullness, emptiness, warmth, or coolness. There is no need to change anything, just observe. Let each exhale be a gentle sigh of relief, a moment of letting go. Bring your attention to your back, from your shoulders down to your lower spine. Imagine each vertebra softening, each muscle releasing its grip. Feel the comfort of support beneath you. Now, your legs. Feel them heavy, relaxed, connected to the floor or bed. Move slowly down to your feet, noticing the toes, the arches, the heels. Let any residual tension simply melt away.
I spent a few minutes simply observing. Some customers were in a hurry, taking their coffee and rushing out the door. Others were sitting for a while, enjoying their drinks and pastries. I even noticed a small child dropping a muffin crumb, and a server gently cleaned it up without making the child feel embarrassed. It was a mix of speed, kindness, and attention to detail that made the cafe a lively yet comfortable place. By the time I finished my muffin, I realized I had learned a lot just by watching and listening. I had heard multiple accents, followed fast speech, and even understood some mistakes in orders and how they were corrected. I felt more confident about ordering, asking for small modifications, and navigating a busy cafe without stress. Before leaving, I decided to ask for a small extra coffee, just to practice speaking one more time. "Hi, could I get a small black coffee?" "No sugar, please," I said. The server smiled, wrote it down, and said quickly, "Coming right up. You can grab a seat while you wait." I found a small table by the window, sipped my coffee, and watched the cafe continue its energetic rhythm. The sounds, Smells and interactions made it feel like a little world of its own, a place where every order told a small story. As I finally left the cafe, the sunlight felt warmer, and I carried with me a sense of confidence. I knew that next time, I could handle even faster orders, different accents, and minor mistakes with ease. The cafe wasn't just a place to get coffee. It was a place to learn, listen, and enjoy the little surprises in everyday interactions. As I walked back toward the counter for a second round of coffee, I noticed the cafe had gotten even busier. A line had formed near the door, and the chatter of customers mixed with the whirring of the espresso machine. I could barely hear the servers over the noise, but their energy never seemed to falter. Each order was taken and repeated quickly, with small modifications constantly added. Extra foam, no sugar, make it a bit stronger, soy milk instead of oat milk. All of these requests coming one after another. I stepped up and ordered my second coffee. Hi, could I get a medium black coffee? Please. No sugar and just a tiny splash of milk if possible. The server wrote it down while nodding. Speaking fast. Medium black. Tiny milk coming right up. Grab a seat. I moved toward a corner table where I could observe the cafe without being in the way.